All right, welcome back, everybody. You know, it's just been over a year since Congress passed the One Big Beautiful Bill and the Working Families Tax Cuts. To mark the anniversary, the National Association of Manufacturers is highlighting how the new tax law has really impacted companies nationwide that do everything from producing equipment for firefighters to pushing the frontiers of healthcare technology, you name it. Jay Timmons, President and CEO of the National Association of Manufacturers, joins me now. Jay, top of the morning to you. Always good to have you, sir.
Good morning, Marky.
So, I mean, how would you characterize the last year for manufacturing? What's the single biggest change that you would say came to fruition because of this?
Well, yeah, when we look at what happened last year when President Trump signed the renewal of those tax reforms from 2017, manufacturers knew that they would have certainty in the tax code to be able to invest, to hire, and to grow wages in this country. And this book that you highlighted, it's a little pocket book. If you're a tax nerd like me and you want to carry it around with you, you can find out one story from every one of our 50 states about how a business was able to utilize those provisions to grow, to hire, and to raise wages.
Yeah. For those of us who don't have the pocketbook just directly in our suit pocket, Jay,
I'll get you one.
Was there one story that surprised you or that you keep on coming back to that stands out from the pack?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have to tell you, I read through all of these stories, and I'm so excited about all of the progress that we've made. But the one that really I like to highlight, I actually got to visit a plant in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, at Ketchy Inc. And Courtney Silver Ketchy has signs above some equipment that she was able to purchase because of the R&D expensing and the immediate expensing of equipment, plants and equipment. And she has signs above it saying that this piece of equipment was made possible by that law. And I got to meet the gentleman who was hired specifically to run that particular piece of equipment. And he told me a story. He's 19 years old. He's the first person in his entire family that was able to apply for a mortgage and buy a home. Those are the types of real-life stories that tax reform in 2017 and 2025 have made possible for real Americans all over this country.
Yeah, so it's showing up, you know, for mom and pop shops, paychecks for factory floor workers. This isn't just the big players who are seeing the benefits from this.
No, you're exactly right. Actually, Marky, over 6 million jobs were saved because of the renewal of the 2025 tax law. And that's a fact that a lot of people don't really understand. You can flip to any one of these pages. You're in Illinois, and in Illinois, 228,000 jobs were protected. $42 billion in GDP was saved. $21 billion in wages were saved. Those are real numbers that impact Americans every single day. And that's why policy is so important. And that's why the National Association of Manufacturers every single day advocates for policies that will help manufacturers succeed in this country. By the way, you can get a copy of this book just by going to our website, nam.org. We would love to share these stories with Americans.
Send me a signed one. I want your autograph on the front cover, Jay Timmons. I have to end it there, but thank you for your time as always. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and appreciate you giving us a few minutes. We'll see you again soon.